The first time buying a home is an emotional, exciting, and also exhausting experience. Like most aspiring home buyers, you've been searching online. You've even found some that look promising. You may be wondering, though, what is the process of buying a house? You may also be thinking, what am I missing? So let's take the mystery out of the home buying process. This video will go over the 10-step process to buy a home. Most buyers who begin the process of looking for a home begin the journey filled with excitement, but a bit of trepidation. It's understandable when you're considering you're purchasing a home is one of the biggest financial decisions you might make during your whole lifetime. Not only do we understand this, we believe that home ownership is something that you should be proud of. We believe it's an honor and a privilege to ensure that the home buying process is the most pleasurable experience possible. So let's dive into those 10 steps. Hi, I'm Kimberly DiPrima, a realtor with Option Realty Group here in Chicago's far western burbs of the Fox Valley. The first step is often overlooked, but I think it's the most crucial. I'd even consider it essential if you want a successful outcome. That would be the buyer consultation, where we'll sit down with you in person or a virtual meeting, discuss your goals, your visions for home ownership. We'll figure out exactly what you're looking for and offer you advice about your search, the home buying process in general, answer questions. We'll even lay out a plan that'll help determine your terms within your time frame. By the end, you'll feel confident about buying a home. And if you're ready, we'll have a few showings scheduled as well. Step 2 would be the mortgage, approval, and application process. Unless you're paying cash, you'll need to talk to a good lender about how much you can afford for a home. But don't take your bank website for it. Talk to a pro who knows the Chicagoland area and is willing to talk to you. We're happy to put you in touch with one of those such people. In fact, many buyers speak to a lender 3, 6, 12, even 18 months before they plan to buy, so they know exactly how much money they need to save and all the financial details. A relationship with a good lender will give you confidence in your buying ability and make it much easier down the line. Step 3 would be the home search. Right now, there are many homes for sale throughout the Chicago metropolitan area, but do they all meet your criteria? We are experts at helping you prioritize your wants and your needs. We'll whittle down that list of listings to a manageable list for potential future homes. We'll help you evaluate each property carefully, then arrange all those showings for you. We even take some videos of your favorites, organize them into a map, if that's something you desire for us. So you can see the grocery stores, the gyms, and all the transportation, and anything else that's important to you in that neighborhood. Step 4 would be to make an offer. So you found the home, your dream home. Now what? We will review the market, research the property's history, and assemble an enticing package for an offer. Negotiating may sound intimidating, but real estate professionals are pros, and we offer advice throughout the whole process. We present to the listing agent, who then talks to the seller. The seller will either accept your offer, reject it, or come back with a counter offer. We'll help you evaluate and respond to each scenario. There might be some give and take on both parties, and it may feel stressful, but we'll both agree at the end on a price and terms. And then you've got a deal. Step 5 would be the inspection. Within a week of that contract, you'll need to hire a professional home inspector to make sure you know exactly what you're buying. Make sure to watch this video on home inspections next. Remember though, your inspector cannot inspect anything he cannot see, like the plumbing behind the walls. If your inspector uncovers serious problems that we didn't know about when you made the offer, you can either ask the seller to fix it prior to closing, request the seller to pay a credit at closing so that you can have it repaired, or you can cancel the contract and not continue with the purchase if it's serious. At this point, you may feel daunting, but hold on. There's a complete home buyer's guide at the end of this video. Step 6 would be the attorney review, because real estate agents are prohibited by law from providing legal advice or modifying contracts. Your attorney will review your contract and make any adjustments and modifications after it has been accepted. The time frame is laid out in the contract, and that's typically 5 business days. Your attorney will make sure you receive important condo documents if that's applicable. They'll formalize any repairs or credits that the seller may be giving back to you. But remember, the attorney's working for you and takes direction from you as the buyer. The 7th step would be that loan appraiser. So once you feel confident that you're going to proceed on with the purchase, the lender orders the appraisal of the property to protect the investment if the actual market value of the property is lower than the sale price, and if the buyer defaults then on the mortgage, the lender won't be able to sell it for enough money to cover the loan. They're going to want to make sure that you have all the updated documents. So get ready to do some paper chasing. It comes with the mortgage application process today. But a good lender will keep you organized. The 8th step would be to clear any mortgage contingencies. Once your application is submitted, along with all the appraiser and all the documents, the bank's underwriter will review it. They nearly always ask for more documents, so be prepared. They may want a letter of explanation if there's any large deposits into a checking or a savings account. The seller's condo association may need to provide some documentation as well. Expect to get quite familiar with the websites and your scanner before this step is over, but you're almost done. You may find it tedious. It's a normal part of the process. The 9th step is your final walkthrough. Usually the day before closing, you'll take one last spin through your future home. This is your chance to make sure that the sellers made any repairs that were requested and didn't accidentally damage any holes in the walls as they were moving out. You want to make sure that the appliances are still working, the sink faucets aren't leaking, etc., right? 10th step. Homeward bound, closing. It's been a long trip, but you're almost home. You, your agent, will meet the attorney and the seller's attorney at the office of the title company. Get ready to sign many papers, lots of it. Your attorney will explain each form to you to make the process move faster and to know exactly what you're signing. When it's all over, you'll get the keys to your new home. And way to go, you did it. Time to celebrate. Make sure to watch this video up here for more information. Thank you for tuning in today. Look forward to talking to you again soon, and God bless. Never would have thought of that.